Almost every human born at almost every place and moment in history has had their potential capped by a single fact over which they had almost no control, namely the quality of the teachers and mentors they had access to. But now, for the first time in history, it's possible for anyone on the planet who has access to the internet to summon to their home the world's greatest teachers and inspirers. The potential that represents is breathtaking. So what happened was, a few years ago, Chris Anderson, who bought TED, made the decision to put it on the internet. And at the moment, although he's not as well known as Winston Churchill, the #1 viewed video on TED Talks website is Ken Robinson on creativity and education. 40 million page views. And if you go to TED's website, you can click most viewed and see the most popular. Amy Cuddy, that Carl mentioned, is #2. This is a remarkable event, TED. And in case you don't know, Carol and Jim Young, sitting way over here, it's owned by Chris Anderson, but it's run by their daughter, Kelly Stetzel. She's the one who is TED. Now, she's part of a team, and she's mentioned prominently in this book. But the book is TED Talks, the official TED Guide to Public Speaking. And if you will now open your handout to page 2 at the top. We are all, why is this book worth our time? #1, we are all expected to be good at speaking. Anybody ever heard a bad to mediocre speaker? How do you like it? You start checking your phone, you tune out, you're no longer engaged. Well, we're expected to be good at speaking. And this book provides a path to get good at speaking. #2, TED is a cultural phenomenon. This book will help you understand its popularity and impact. And #3, good communication matters, even when it is not in a speaking setting. This book provides insights and tools to help you get better at all of your communication efforts. Let's be honest. Bad emails, bad meetings, poorly written documents, poor presentations, they sap our energy and morale, and they steal time and productivity and ultimately cost us money. In other words, I don't care what your job is, getting better at communication is a new job requirement. It really is. And so this book is worth reading for that purpose. 4 lessons and takeaways. Learn from TED, because every time you speak, listen to this, this is big, every time you speak, you're now compared with a good TED Talk, because everybody's watching them. So you got to get better, keep getting better. By the way, that's true with anything. In a 0 to 1 era, your online purchase is compared to Amazon's ease. That's really important. 4, learn from TED because you have a talk within you, maybe more than one. It's time to get it out there. And a footnote, it may be an era of talks, but Chris Anderson wrote a book. And you learn more from reading the book than you do from watching his talk. TED Talks, the official TED Guide to Public Speaking. Hope you found this useful. Thank you very much.